Well, in other news, U.S. President Donald Trump says he's increasing his new global tariff from 10% to 15%. He made the announcement today on Truth Social, and all of this comes after yesterday's Supreme Court decision, which said the president overstepped his authorities on the tariffs. The journalist Jagruti Dave is following these developments from Washington.
Yeah, the US president is clearly very angry with the Supreme Court. In a Truth Social post, he wrote, based on a thorough, detailed and complete review of the ridiculous, poorly written and extraordinarily anti-American decision on tariffs issued yesterday. He says, I, as president of the United States, will be effective immediately, raising the 10% worldwide tariffs on countries to the fully allowed and legally tested 15% level. So this is replacing the 10% tariffs that he announced to replace those EPA tariffs, those Emergency Powers Act that he used to invoke unilateral reciprocal tariffs on countries worldwide, including allies. And this is really extraordinary. It's clearly he is so frustrated with the Supreme Court. Now, these tariffs, these legally tested tariffs, what he can do is the maximum is 15%. That is the maximum he can do. And they last for 150 days. If he wants to extend them, Congress needs to do that. So there are limitations to these tariffs that were not in place on the previous tariffs. And this is an executive order that he signed under Section 122 of the Trade Act of 1974. And these narrow parameters mean that some of the justifications that he used to levy those previous tariffs no longer remain. So things like the trade deficit is a reason why he can leverage tariffs. Now, crucially, the goods under the USMC, the US-Canada-Mexico trade agreement, are not applicable in these. But also there are sectoral tariffs that already exist, which are untouched. So things like goods like lumber, like car parts, like steel, aluminium, tariffs on those products still remain for Canada.
Journalist Jagruti Dave in Washington.